What's going on, Virgo? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right in, see what we got going on for you. Let's pull these two from here and this one as well. We got the Nine of Pentacles, wow. The Hangman, Lovers card, and the Six of Swords. Right now, I see that your work life, your home life, and your love life are all interconnected. Now, this is very good news because when you are not resisting anything, you're not resisting everything. So right now, I see you not only getting closer to finding your soulmate or attracting your kindred spirit, but also getting closer to the financial abundance that is your birthright. Remember, you don't have to want, hope, wish, need that you are going to meet your soulmate or that you are going to get rich. This is something that you are owed. You are destined for this. Spirit, the most powerful force in all the dimensions, not just the most powerful force in the universe, that's just the third dimension. In all the dimensions, creator, source energy, there is nothing remotely even close to as powerful as this, right? Spirit has your back. You have the number one bodyguard, cheerleader, best friend, mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever, everything rolled into one. You have the number one most powerful force in the universe that is going to deliver you your soulmate and your and the riches that you truly deserve. Now, why has it not happened yet? Legit question, right, Virgo? You're like, if spirit is so powerful, why has this not manifested yet? Good question. Why is that? Because we are telling spirit we don't want it. And you're probably like, why the heck would I possibly say that? Well, you didn't say it. You didn't articulate it in words, but it's how we feel, right? Universe does not speak languages, it speaks feelings, right? Like attracts like, law of attraction, magnetic energy, vibrations, frequency, not hocus pocus, quantum physics, right? So what happens is we may not tell spirit, hey, spirit, don't give me all the abundance, but we feel it. The way it works, this is a game. This whole thing is a game. What we can't do, right? Us humans, we cannot change the rules of this third dimension. We can't do it. It doesn't work. What we can do is only play by the rules, but we can sure play to win. It's super easy if you know the rules, right? And right now, the rules are, right now, not to tell spirit we don't want it, by instead welcoming it, right? So it's almost like, imagine if you come to my house, right? And imagine the rules of my house were that instead of asking me for something, you have to tell me you would want it with love. So imagine you come to my house, instead of saying, Vince, can I have a glass of water, right? You have to say, Vince, Vince, you know you want to give me that water. And then I'd be like, oh, of course. That's how it works. So here, rather than be like, spirit, am I going to meet my soulmate? Spirit, you know, am I going to get rich? Spirit, when am I going to have this? When, please, if, want, hope, need, wish, scarcity mindset. The rules are, spirit, I'm about to meet my soulmate because it is my birthright. Angels, you know you want to make me rich. Spirit, you know, I'm going to meet my soulmate here. It's this person. This is what they look like. This is how they act. This is how they talk. This is me visualizing them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, see you later. Set it and forget it. Love you. See, I'm doing everything playful, humorous, and almost silly. You can't be serious, right? But you have to tell spirit what you want. You have to tell your angels and guides what you want. What is your dream job? Tell your angels and guides what is your dream job. Who's your soulmate? Tell them who your soulmate is. The way I love doing it, I love visualizing first and foremost, but I like writing a script, right? So I'll grab my journal, and in my journal, I'll be like, oh, today I met, for example, my wife, Alicia, right? I'll be like, I met Alicia. Now, imagine I have not met her yet, right? I'd be like, oh, I met, you know, anyone. Name the person's name you want to meet. And be like, oh, I was at a coffee shop. At this coffee shop, you know, all of a sudden someone tapped me on the shoulder and said, hey, I ordered the same drink. Is it good? I said, yes, absolutely. It's fantastic. And that person said, wow, I really like your vibrations. You know, like, what's your name? And I said, my name is this. And then we started talking. Next thing we hit it off and went on a date. Fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. And I care for them so much. And I think that we're going to have a great future ahead of us. Flip the page. Oh, it's been our 6-month anniversary. Even though it hasn't happened, I'm letting spirit know who I met, what they look like, how do they talk. And then the next page I'm writing, it's been 6 months since we've been dating. Now, oh, it's been 6 months since we've been dating. We moved in together. I met her family. It's absolutely amazing. Blah, 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 blah. Do you see where I'm going with this? I am writing the script, Virgo. I am telling spirit, this is happening. I'm 100% confident. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. Confidence is the language. It's like the seal of approval, right? It's the stamp of this third dimension. You cannot want something. You have to tell spirit it's happening, and then it will happen. Does this sound crazy? Sure it does. Does this go against all the human programming, brainwashing that they've told us about this third dimension? Sure it does. But then again, look around you. Why is it all of our friends and neighbors, why aren't they with their soulmate? Why are they not rich? Why are they not happy, right? They're all doing the same thing. And right now, you know exactly what not to do, right? You know exactly what to do and what not to do. Now, 2 wands, justice, the moon, and the high priestess. I see here a deep-rooted shadow that is preventing you from tapping into your spiritual side. Right now, we have to address this shadow. And I see that once this shadow is addressed, you will get out of your comfort zone. And that's when all the vibrations that you seek will come into your life. But what is this deep-rooted shadow? Right now, the moon lets me know there's something there. And the high priestess lets me know that every time your intuition wants to come out, every time your soul wants to shine, something is suppressing it. There is a limiting belief. Now, this limiting belief could be anything, right? You could be telling yourself, okay, well, you know, spirituality is not real. Or you may be telling yourself, I have never connected to spirit. I don't know how to do this. Pick your reason. We all have an ego, and it just comes up with scary ideas, boogie of why we shouldn't do something. And again, you can tell it's silly because once you actually address the shadow, it doesn't have any merit, right? Like basically, imagine spirit's like, spirituality is fake. You know, you're wasting your time. You know, just focus on, Kim Kardashian, right? Focus on social media, right? That's what your ego would say. That's all of our egos sound the same. You gotta just not let that, resonate, right? You gotta not be like, spirituality is fake. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You can't do that. You gotta be like, hold up. Spirituality is fake. All right, let's talk about this ego. This is what I do. I sit down with my ego and I talk, and my ego hates it because it knows it's about to get proven wrong. Let's sit down. All right, ego. So spirituality is fake. So you're letting me know that since the dawn of time, every single religious book, every single, whether it was caveman days, whatever, they talked about spirituality. And I guess all of these human accounts must have been fake, right? But ego, you know better. Because hold on, ego, how old are you again? Oh, you're as old as my avatar. You're as old as my driver's license. Gotcha. So in my case, ego, you're 37 years old. Now, there's at least 10,000 years of history that has been written and documented. So there's 10,000 years of history of billions of people on the earth telling me spirituality is real, but your 37-year-old butt with how much experience do you have again? With that, you're telling me there's no spirit. Who should I listen to? Now, do you see how silly it is? Same thing applies to other stuff. Your ego will be like, don't start that business, you'll fail. And it's like, let's sit down and talk about this. So I'm going to fail, even though a lot of other people with no experience started businesses, but I'm going to fail. Ego's like, okay, I'm done. Okay, I'll leave you alone. That's how it works, right? So right now, it's like, don't listen to that shadow telling you not to connect to spirit. I did not believe in spirituality until I met my wife, Alicia, and she explained to me, listen, law of attraction, this is real. All this stuff that you're talking about, vibrations, frequencies, what we're talking about right now as far as magnetic energy, this is quantum physics. You can measure this energy. This is not hocus pocus. So right now, when you understand that, holy cow, saying spirituality is not real is like almost saying like quantum physics is not real, right? You gotta just not listen to your ego that has limiting, information that whether or not has an agenda trying to protect you is on its own accord. Now, we also got the 2 wands and justice. So spirit's definitely telling me this shadow being relieved. That's when we set the ball in motion. You're going to get out of your comfort zone. When you get out of your comfort zone, you're going to attract new abundance. And I see here financial stability entering your life. So what does that mean? Right now, in order for you to attract more abundance, which is say financial stability, which is really getting an opportunity to improve your finances, you have to get out of your comfort zone, right? You have to do something new, try something new. When we are doing the same old, we will get the same results. To do the same thing and expect a different result is the definition of insanity. So what are we really trying to do right now? You have to welcome change. You just got to lay 1 brick a day to build your castle, right? So the first thing that I would do is I would be like, hold up. So if this whole thing, the law of attraction is actually real, and actually I could use it to my benefit, why am I leaving money on the table? Why am I not really doing anything else? Imagine if I told you rather than having 2 hands, you could have 4 hands, right? And don't worry about how silly that looks, but how much more productive would that be? You'd be able to do this and do that while you're typing on the computer. You'd have so many different things you could do, right? Now, That's how it is. It's almost, is when you're not tapped into your spiritual side, it's almost like you're using 50% of your limbs, right? Imagine being able to use more power. And that's the energy that I see here for Virgo. There's so much potential here for you when you start connecting more to your higher self, which is really meditating, visualizing, manifesting, journaling, doing anything that looks inwards and not outwards. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. 1,000 kisses. Until next time, ciao.